All right. Hello, we are live. Okay. Hello, we're going to check in with the energies. We're going to see what's happening for the week of March 1st. Can't believe it's March already, right? Welcome to the live. I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to start checking in with the energies for the week. So let's see what we have from our Oracle deck. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever. And let's see what the energies are for the coming week. Here we have. I had this scheduled on the other thing, but I don't know. I had to set up a whole new one to get this live going. So hopefully y'all found it okay. All right. We have anxiety. I don't know if you can see that. Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? Is there something making you uncomfortable? A situation that you're no longer feeling comfortable in? Let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to pull you another oracle. If you're logging on, drop me a comment, say hello, let me know where you are. Where are you watching from? Whoa, all right. Strength. Strength, tapping into your inner strength. You have the strength. Are we going to need strength this week? Things have been a little crazy, right? I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? The chaos going on around us anymore, right? All right, let's pull from the tarot. We want to see what's happening, right? So I'm going to use my Revelations tarot, and we're going to get a read for the energy. Let's see what we got. And then I will pull something for each sign as well. Okay, and we'll get a general collective on the energy for the week, and then each sign. All right, here we go. For this week, what do we have, please, for the week of March 1st, Spirit? All right. I don't know about y'all. It's been a interesting week for me. Are things beginning to smooth out for everybody? Gosh, I hope so. They seemed a little better for me this week. It has been pretty crazy, cray, right? For the last month. But look at this. We have the Page of Cups. All right. Nice energy. Something coming in here. Some good news, perhaps. Two of Cups. Well, that's a nice one too, right? Partnership. Divine union. I like that. We have an Eight of Wands. Very nice. Communication. I'll get this camera right. Communication. All right. Could be things happening too behind the scenes, things falling into place, happening quickly. If you've been setting things in motion, toward a goal. Good energy so far this week. Eight of Swords. Well, that's stuck energy. All right. A feeling of being stuck, not being able to move forward. I don't know what that's about, but we'll see. All right. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, paying attention to the details, the time, the effort necessary, putting that work in, honing your craft. You could be busy working a lot, especially toward the end of the week. Three of Swords. Don't like that one. Three of Swords. All right. Heartbreak, some sort of heart wounding. We have a Knight of Pentacles. I like that one. Nice energy. Knight of Pentacles, slow, deliberate, reliable energy, planting those seeds. What is it you are trying to create, trying to manifest? You're planting those seeds. You're being diligent, moving forward. I like that. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups. Yes. Very nice. And we have the Death. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. That's very nice. Independent. I like that energy. And the Star. Going for the dream, bringing it into reality. All right. Let's get some clarifiers. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to pull from the pink deck. Right? Let's pull from the pink deck. Whoa. All right. Ooh, we have the Chariot showing. Again, action. It goes along with the Eight of Wands energy here. There is action. Quick action. Again, quick action. Knight of Swords. Some quick action here. With the page, and a decision. All right, so there may be an offer coming in for some of you. I don't know, this collective in particular, because we have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, which has to do with partnership. We have an Eight of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Swords. And then we have the decision, the choice. So there may be something coming in. A lot of us are experiencing new opportunities, new offers coming in, moving in a different direction. Given the time that we're in, there's a lot of change happening around us. And a lot of us are stepping into new things happening, going for new jobs. You could be looking for a new place to live. There's just so many changes happening for people. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we have an Eight of Wands in the reverse. Right along with that Eight of Swords showing up again. So somewhere there is some stuck energy, a feeling of being stuck, not being able to move forward. All right. Yeah, and let's get some more clarifiers on that. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have Temperance. Okay, so there's a need perhaps for some patience. To realize things are going to take time. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow process, and we're going through that process. Okay, it has not been fun. I don't know about you guys, but it has not been fun for me. There's so much going on. All right. Whatever this, and this is toward the end of the week, this Three of Swords energy, this heartbreak, this wounding, something happening toward the end of the week here. But I don't think it's not the end of the world. You've got the Hermit card showing up. Take time for solitude, for reflection, contemplation, to gain some insight and some wisdom into the situation. There's a lot of movement this week. Hold on. Ooh. And there might be something sneaky going on. All right. So just being aware of the energies around you, being aware of what's happening, being aware of the opportunities presenting themselves. There could be opportunity for partnership. Make sure communication is open, honest, on the up and up here. You know what you want. You're going after what you want. See any areas here, because you've got the Eight of Swords showing up twice. So what areas are you keeping yourself stuck, keeping yourself bound? You're going to want to recognize those, because you're going to want to free yourself from that so that you can move forward in any opportunities that do come up. All right. For sure. You're really going to want to look at that. Let's see what else we have here. All right. What else we have? And then we have the Lovers showing up. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So for some people, this is going to be even a close relationship. Okay. A close friendship. It could be a relationship that is a friendship that is going to go to the next level. There's different things happening. There's potential this week for a lot of, different situations, I know. We've already been going through this roller coaster energy, right? These ups and downs. And it looks like this week is really not going to be a whole lot different. You're going to have the ups and downs. So just be aware, be open to communication. Make sure you're communicating clearly. We are in Mercury retrograde, so that, that affects communication. So make sure you're taking your time, communicating clearly, listening to the other party, the other side of it, and taking action where you need to, making wise decisions, choices, seeing everything available to you. All right. Really see things that are available to you. There is a lot of positive cards here. But there's also, you've got the Three of Swords, you've got the Eight of Swords. So there is the need to watch those things as well. Watch where you're holding yourself back, keeping yourself stuck, where perhaps there's a heart wounding that could be interfering with your forward progress. All right, that's the weekly energy. I know. We've already had so many challenging things happening. Let's pull you some. I'm going to pull from the Inner Child Oracle for the collective here in closing. And then I'm going to pull for each sign. And we'll start with Aries. Let's see what we got this week. Today's the day. Today is the day. It's time to begin the journey. Starting something new. You do have a Page of Cups coming in here. All right. Today's the day. So if there's something new presenting itself, don't hesitate. Accept what is. The glare. Accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pull for each sign for you. And see what the word of advice is for each sign for the week. We'll start with Aries. Here we go. For Aries, please, Spirit, what is your advice for Aries? Pick a card for Aries. Oh, you are worthy, Aries. You are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. Are you questioning your worth, your value? Are you requiring that of others? A lot of times when we don't see our own worth, we don't value ourselves, then other people can't either. It affects the way other people treat us. So make sure you know your worth. You know your value. You have healthy boundaries. You know what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. Okay, Aries? That's what I have for Aries. All right, advice, please, for Taurus. For Taurus. For this week, please, for Taurus. All right, Taurus, review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. Are you holding responsibilities that's not yours? It's not yours to carry. We do that a lot. We take on things that don't belong to us. Sometimes we do it subconsciously. We're not really aware that we're doing it until we become overburdened. And then we begin to resent the fact that we're carrying it all, right? So be careful of that. Watch and see, what are you responsible for? What are you carrying that's not yours that maybe you could let go of? Okay. That's Taurus. Now for Gemini. Gemini, please. Holy cow. Hold on. Okay, Gemini, you ready? Gemini has write a letter. This is writing a letter to your inner child. What would you say to your inner child if you were to write a letter to your inner child? Write a letter to your inner child. Is there something you need to say to that inner child? Maybe there's a wounding that you could write and console or encourage or, uplift that inner child. All right. That was Gemini, right? All right. Cancer. Cancer, please. Cancer. Get lost. Get lost, Cancer. And it says fall deep into the realm of imagination. Get lost in your imagination. Nice. I like that one. So take a break from the real world. Get creative. Get imaginative. Get lost in your creativity, in your thoughts. Disconnect. Maybe you've been working too hard. You need to disconnect from the real world for a minute. All right, Cancer. Now, Leo, we have emotions are the reflection. Emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. Yes. Are there things triggering you? Is there a situation, a person, something that is making you emotional? What is it? What's causing that? Look for the deeper meaning behind that emotion. Sometimes it's not always what we think it is, all right, that triggers that emotion within us. It can be something deeper down that we need to uncover. You're being asked to do that, all right, Leo? Virgo. Whoa. All right. On the floor again. All right, Virgo, we have connect to eternity within. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. Let yourself be held by love. Are you aware of who you are? In the divine, connect to eternity within. Your eternal soul, right? Recognize that the love and the power that is within you. Recognize you are. That's, we don't recognize that a lot of times. We're looking for all this love and all this recognition from outside of ourselves. We don't need to do that. We just need to go right here, right within ourselves. That love is that we are the love. We have all the love that we want because we are love, right? We are that spirit. All right. That was Virgo, right? All right. Libra. Breathe in. Practice breath work today. Breathe in, Libra. Take a breath. All right. If you've been working, striving, pushing, perhaps there's some anxiety, there's some stress. It is time to take a breather. Stop for a minute. Sit down and breathe. Focus on your breathing. Take a rest. Recover before moving on. Okay. That's Libra. All right. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Give yourself permission, Libra. Let it out. Whatever you're feeling, don't bottle it up. Don't hold it back. All right. If it's a matter of standing up for yourself, stand up for yourself. If it's sharing, your heart feelings, I don't know, sadness, let it out. Let it out. Don't bottle it up. That's unhealthy, right? All right. Was that Scorpio? Okay. Yes, we are on Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Here we go. I got 2 for Sagittarius. Oh, I got 3. Sagittarius. Say yes. Now's the time. Now is the time to be open and receive say yes. You are enough. You don't have to give more. You're giving enough. You are enough. Know that. And then we have, you know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. Has your intuition been nudging you in something and you're questioning your ability to go forward, your ability to do this? It is time to say yes. It's time to listen to that intuitive nudge. Don't ignore it. Don't push it aside. Trust it. Trust yourself. Okay. And now for Capricorn. You deserve to be seen. Capricorn, you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Don't hide. Don't hide your gifts, your talents. Don't hide who you are. Stop being the little wallflower unseen. It's time to be seen. You are worthy. You are deserving. All right. All right. Aquarius, please. All right. Aquarius. A time to remember. Look back on your childhood. Time to remember. What are you remembering, Aquarius? Is there something long forgotten? Maybe it's a dream. Do you have a long forgotten dream? Time to look back and remember. Look back on your child. What was the dream? What do you want to go after? What is that dream? You ready to go after it? All right, let's get Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Well, I'd pull a card for somebody, but does anybody want a card pulled? I'll get Pisces pulled, and then if anybody wants a card pulled, we'll pull a card. There we go. Become aware, Pisces. Listen to the wisdom of the body. What's it telling you? Become aware. What is your body telling you? What are those signals that you're getting from the physical body? You know, a lot of times our physical body tells us things are happening. It'll tell us when we're overstressed. It'll tell us. All right. What's happening emotionally to us? You know, when we are not acknowledging the emotion, it comes out sometimes in our physical body as pain or stress, whatever. So become aware of what your body's telling you. Okay. Anything else? All right. I guess that's it. I don't see anybody raising any hands to get a card pulled. So I'm just going to close it off and call it good and have a great